simple past tense. You might ask yourself when and why to use the simple past tense. Okay, let me start by the uses of this tense. It is used for past routines and habits, which means that you use it to express things you used to do in the past. Second, this tense is used for actions that happened one after the other in the past. So, if you're telling someone a story that happens in the past, you're going to use this tense to mention what happened first, what happened then. For actions or situations that started and finished in the past. So something that happened and finished, you're not mentioning any results, this is the perfect tense. Okay, so let me speak about or mention 3 examples, then we can say which one represents which use. So Mazen went to the market, bought a pizza, and took it home. Then you can say, I prepared dinner last night. The third one, James had a tuna sandwich every day for lunch when he was at school. Alright, so if we ask ourselves the third sentence, yeah, the first use for this tense, for past routines and habits. This is a routine that happened for James. Okay, the second one, yeah, for the third use, for actions and situations that started and finished in the past. And for the first sentence, it expresses things that happened one after the other, as you can see in the sentence. Alright, let's move to the next part, which is the form of this tense. Okay, concerning the form, we have 3 things to speak about: the affirmative sentence, the negative, and the questions. Starting with the affirmative, we have to mention that every sentence in the past simple starts with a subject plus a verb in the past, of course. And for verbs in the past, they might be regular, which follows the rule, or irregular, that doesn't follow the rule. Alright, so for regular ones, we have to mention that the verb ends in D, ED, or IED. And for the ED, this is a general rule. For example, Ali played tennis. So as you can see here, play took the ED because this is the general rule, and it ended in an ED. And concerning the D, it is added to any verb which ends in a D, in a E. So we cannot add 2 E's to a verb. So Mr. Magdi educate, it ends in a E, so we only add the D, educated us this year. And for the IED, we put it in any verb which ends in a consonant plus Y. And consonants are all the letters except for the vowels. And for the vowels, we have the O, E, I, and U, 5 letters which represent the vowels. Okay, Noha studied English yesterday. As you can see, the verb ends in a Y, and preceding it we have a D, so we remove it and add IED. Alright, to move forward, let's move to the negative, how to form negative. So as you can see, it starts with the subject, then we add didn't plus the verb in the base form. In this case, we have to add it in the base form, no addition. We don't add something to the verb like ed and things like that. So Ali didn't played. Can we say played? No, of course. Base form, no addition. Ali didn't play tennis last week. Alright, so a second example, we can say Noha didn't studied. We can say studied. No, of course. Noha didn't study English yesterday. So the verb in the base form. Okay, moving to the questions, we have 2 types, starting with the yes and no questions. To start a question, to answer with the yes or no, you say did plus the subject plus the verb in the base form, then you complete the question. Don't forget the question mark. So let's take the first one and make a question on that. Did Ali play tennis last week or yesterday? The answer might be yes, he did, or yes, Ali did, no problem, or no, he didn't. Okay, let's move to the WH question. It is in the same arrangement, but we add a WH word at the beginning, a WH like the what, when, or how concerning the question. Okay, so if we now ask about yesterday, in the first example, as you can see, a WH word, did, subject, and the verb in the base form. So let's take the first question. Did Ali play tennis yesterday? And let's ask about yesterday. Since it's a time, we ask with when. When did Ali play it? Can we say this? No, base form, as I told you. Yes, when did Ali play tennis yesterday? And that's the question. No, we can't say yesterday. This is the answer. So yes, when did Ali play tennis? He played, yeah, tennis yesterday. We have to add the ed if it is an affirmative statement. Okay, so what about the keywords? We have some words. If we found them, they express in the past. Okay, we say that this is the past simple tense, such as we can say in the past, maybe last week, maybe last year, maybe last April, anything. Maybe we can say yesterday. Of course, it expresses the past. Maybe a year in the past, like 2002, 2009. All these things express something that happened and finished in the past. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for following. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and wait for another video. Thank you.